So next week we've got Brian and maybe Perry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. From Martin International. They're global business coaches. And it's going to be something around being recession ready in business, because as of the day after tomorrow, we'll be officially in recession. So, and the definition of recession is 2 negative quarters in a row. So,
Means we've been in recession for the last 2 months anyway.
I know, but officially, it's
yeah.
Okay. And so now all the media hype's going to happen, and everyone's going to be a lot more, because young Aldwin, how are we?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Great. Nick, let's get started. Please, sweetheart, otherwise we'll run out of time. It's got to be a quickie. So, seeing you all on the call, I don't know whether you qualify for the Queensland second round of the grants. The grants are up to $10,000 for everything from business, coaching and marketing and all that sort of stuff. You've got to be in Southeast Queensland. It closes, it opens on Wednesday. But it'll probably be, the 100 million will probably be gone by lunchtime, I reckon. So if you need a proposal, just give us a yell. And if you haven't got the link yet, give me a yell. It was in last week's email, and just see whether you qualify. Okay, so today we're just going to do getting found online in a new and changing market, and a few just tips around that. And then we'll have Q&A, and then hopefully we'll have time, and Brian will spend a couple of secs talking about what's happening next week. Yeah? Yep, good man. Okay. So for every quickie, and from now through to whenever they are, or if you fall off or lose connection and you jump back on, it's the same details, same password, same link, same meeting ID. Okay? Easy. So you don't need to register again or anything else for the future ones. And so they're on 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time is 8 p.m. on Sunday, because they're a bit slow in the US. So you can laugh at that. I said you can laugh at that. Hello. Wake up, everyone. Monday morning, Monday-itis. And this is just a little bit about me. I did my Google cert back in 2012, and I've just clicked through these, Nick. This is just quick. Yeah. And those 2 books that I wrote way back when are so far out of date now. It's not funny, but the principles are the same. The basic principles are the same. Okay, Nick, what's the first slide? I forget. I borrowed this from the Recession Busters website, actually, from Martin International. Your knowledge and actions right now will determine your outcome, because we're going to head into some scary times. And we've had it easy so far. Marketing in business has been easy so far. And so now it's going to weed out the ones that are serious, the 20%ers that focus on doing it, and those, so let's just talk about marketing. What's important? So how important is marketing in your business? Aldwin, what do you reckon? How important?
Oh, it's extremely important. It's 80% of anything you do, I always say.
So it's a bit like air? Yeah, yes, I reckon it's a bit like air.
Yeah, it's like air and water.
because you can't survive without it, right? And you can never have too much of it. Okay? So, so I just want to remember. I just want you to remember that whatever you do, always be marketing. However, there's sources of traffic, and there's a couple little things. So, sources of traffic. There's 4 main sources of traffic. That's organic. That's like doing search engine optimization or signage out the front of your shop or on your car or wherever it is. There's paid traffic like Facebook advertising, and that works on demographics, right? And whereas Google AdWords works more on keywords. And then there's flyers and leaflet drops and all that sort of stuff is paid traffic. Then you get experts, industry expert recommendations. So someone else within the industry that recognizes you, and that's where a referral will come from. And the 4th one is your network and referral partners. The same as this little group here. This is a source of being able to network and referral partners. So everyone on here, and I know Jeff's really into it, is just go, and so is Aldwin, you just go and connect with them online, give them a review, check them out, a positive comment, instead of just a like, a positive comment, type something in and give them a bit of a boost, because then their clients will see that, and naturally you're linked to it anyway. So, but pay it forward. And remember to reach out and follow up, and always be reliable and stay connected. So if you say you're going to do something, just do it and stay connected. And I think what do you reckon, Brian? That's pretty key to what you really need to do.
Yeah, we've just done a lot of work on that.
Sorry?
You can do all the advertising in the world and make sure that everything's in place and you're getting traction. You must follow it through. You must be prompt, polite, be of service, so that you take every opportunity that you can to maximize your marketing return. Yeah.
And that's the same as that referral that came through that I contacted last week. The coach. What did she do? Relationship coaching and stuff like that. And she spends $1,500 a month on AdWords and SEO, which isn't a huge amount. But then you go to her website and go, it's a huge disconnect, isn't it, Brian? It's just, I mean, if people have a relationship issue and then they go to the website, well, they're going to be even more. So I asked her what a bounce rate was, and it was huge. So it's it's good to do the marketing, but you need to convert them as well, nurture them and convert them. So entrepreneurs, we solve problems. We ask how. How can we do that? How can we make that work? How can we do that? But as a marketer, the smarter questions all start with W. Who's our ideal customer? Why? Why would they want to purchase from us? What do they like? What do they feel? Where are they? When's a good time to connect with them? All that sort of stuff. So just remember the W's. Everything that starts with W around that. And this is the important one. Who is your ideal customer? This goes back to Brian's first quickie that we did, which was on your customer avatar. You really need to understand your customer's avatar. And that's changing because they're doing so much more online now, and they've got so much other stuff happening. You need to be easy and just be able to give them a good feeling and to understand their thinking patterns and what they're feeling, okay? Because they're emotional, so it's their feeling. And where are they? It's no use being on Facebook when you should be on LinkedIn, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So you need to do a need analysis and always do it. And always, is that right, Brian? Always understand your client. Is that right, Brian?
Yeah, Perry will go into that in some depth next week, because
Yep.
it's something that we've had to undertake for the last 6 or 8 weeks to rejig everything that we had in place because of the changes, obviously.
Yeah. And the people that think that nothing's really changing, it's just that people are online a bit more. People's emotions, and when this really starts cranking in and we're getting a little bit further into the situation that we're going to be in economically, people are going to be stressed out more, and more anxious. And so this is the time that you really need to be able to stop, sit back, breathe, and look at and do a needs analysis on your ideal customer. And just drill down, understand their needs, their wants, their desires, their problems. So help them find that solution. I like that picture, Nick. You did well with that. And if you've downloaded this and you haven't read it. It's only 40 pages or something, but it's a free ebook that I did, and I picked up most of these from very smart business people, and it's surprising how they're so educated, but they just, and it was just sad they had to learn that way, But anyway, so just have a flick through that, and if you're looking for a help sheet with your customer avatar, there's a one that Nikki knocked up in there, so you can just write out and get you start thinking about your customer avatar. And then Brian's probably got a better one, but this is just a simple one that we use with our website clients. So because there's no use having information on there that isn't that's all about that doesn't connect properly. So okay, so getting found online, we need to remember the R's, and I keep referring to this: the recent and relevant and reputation. So your reputation matters because people buy from people they know, like, and trust, or feel like they know, like, and trust. You need to be relevant. It's no use having stuff that just doesn't connect with your client, whether it be images, whether it be text, whether it be whatever it is. And you need to be recent. And Google likes these things, and so do customers. And that's why Google puts so much weight into these, is that the customers are looking for that. So, okay, what have I got next, Nick?
I'm making you the host, so you're going to share some things.
Oh, I thought there was other ones.
I'm sure that it's Q&A's next. That's what this next slide is, unless you put it after that.
No, it's all right. Okay, so I'm going to, you're going to give me the reins, my girl? Yes? Ready to go? Okay, continue. So I will go to share this screen. You can see that. I need this other one. Okay, so you guys can see that? Yes?
Yeah.
Cool. Where am I? Okay, so let's just start with how people recognize you. Where am I? I'm in, I don't need that. I want to get to, I lost it, Nick. Where the frig is it? Oh, it's behind it. Okay, so let me just try and get in here without. So let me just go to and give you a little bit of help. So with your name, whether it be on Google My Business page or wherever it is, or across different directories, whether it's on Google My Business page, you've got your business name, but then you need to have a tagline that defines what the business is. So this is a new business that Brian's launching soon, as soon as the products arrive, I think. And it's quality, eco-friendly products, okay? Delivering healthier outcomes. And it's gloves and sanitizers, but they're eco-friendly. So from that, you can see that it's quite obvious. It's gloves and sanitizers, and it's their quality, and they're eco-friendly in their products, you know? So it's pretty straightforward. So let me jump back to, I'll get that out of the way. So you need to try and keep that uniform across everywhere else, the same as your address, if you've got a physical address and everything else like that, just so there's no disconnect between bots trying to index things and that, because I wonder if I can pull it up. I've got a new client who's a real estate agent, and if you do a Google search for him, although he's still on Hope Island Road, the address in one spot is 311, then it's 340 on another listing, you know what I mean? And somewhere else it's Unit 2, 311 Hope Island Road, you know what I mean? So if it's all similar, it just makes life easier for the bots and for your listing, and there's no disconnect. But let's just jump into Google My Business page. So to get to your Google My Business page is easy. Go to google.com/business, or if you open a new browser and you're in your Google account, you go to the apps next to it and go and find your Google My Business page. Now, need to remember that your Google My Business page is that pack of we'll look up hairdresser. I think everyone understands this. Helensvale, but I'll do it for the recording's sake. And normally on a normal search, you'll have for a local search, if we're looking for a business or product in an area, that's what most searches are. At the top, if there's any paid advertising, they'd be at the top. And then there's the pack of 3, which is the free Google listings, and then that's your Google My Business page. So at a glance, people can see your address, what time you open, a link to your website, how to get directions, which will pull up Google Maps straight away. So all the key things that the people need to know, and then they can click on that and they can go to the business, and there's the information that are thereafter. So you get to it by either going to your Google My Business page or logging in, the same as I just showed you with your in through your Google My Business. Now, I had a few questions come back wanting a hand with how to do a post on your Google My Business page. So you go to create a post, but here it's called add update, which is a bit confusing, but when you click on it, you can see it says create post. So in here, you add the contents, and then you add the image here, and you link it back to your website wherever it comes from. Well, hopefully it's off your website. Now I've got another one, and Warren won't mind me doing this, but as you can see, Jeff gave Warren a review 4 weeks ago now, and Warren hasn't replied to it. Okay, so that's like someone saying hi, you know, and then you ignore them. You know, it's it's something that you should be on top of as a business owner. Instead of ignoring them, it's like going to a networking function and standing in the corner.
Just on that reply business.
Yep.
The guy was telling me one time that he and his wife were on a day out, and they loved it so much they decided to stay overnight. Yep. So he left it up to his wife to pick a motel, and the motel she picked at the top review was a 1-star. And he said, "Why did you do that?" She said, "Because of the reply." The reply actually said that they had there was too much noise, evidently, and they had a busload of people come in, and they had a bit of a party, and other people got upset. They went up a few times and tried to calm them down, and then they said, at the end, he says to the people that complained, "Get in touch with us and we'll make it up to you."
Right. Good. Yeah.
And that turned that 1-star rating into a 5-star.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. So just connect with them. So, you know, they've gone to the trouble to give you a review to say how great you are, or whatever. Just touch base with them. Anyway, so what here Warren's got. If we go to his, this is his homepage. Oh, if you want reviews, and all you need to do is go to your homepage here, and on here somewhere in front of my eyes is get more reviews, and you just grab that link there, just copy it, apply it, and that's the link that you want to go to, and it looks like, and this is the one you SMS or email to someone and just ask them nicely for a review, unless you've got a and it pops up here and you give them a star rating. But I've already done that, so I won't do that again. What was I going to say? Now if you've got rapid reviews or a platform where it automates getting reviews and cutting out the negative ones so they don't show online, just comes back as feedback. Naturally, you use that link instead of this link, but that's the link where it is. If you're going to add, this is where you add a post, which is add update. You can add an event. That's where on FindNet Solutions we've got all the events, and then you can, and on some profiles you can add products. So in the products, if we go to Warren's site, which is here, and there's an ebook I put up here for him the other day, and this is it. So you grab the image, and you grab the link. So it's a link for here, and if you're going to be sharing it on Facebook, that's a similar thing. I'll just jump there, and you don't need to type it all in again. You can just go, and I'll just go to mine so you can just see it, and you can just add the URL in, and it'll fetch the image for the book and a bit of a story, so you don't need to go and do it. So there you go, and so you can add whatever it is at the top, you know what I mean? So there's an efficient way of doing that. So here you grab the image and put the image in here. So just drag it in, and I don't know whether I've got it. I'd have to go find it. Then you put in the product name, which was Prepare Your Business to Sale. And then you can choose a product category. In this case, it's his ebooks. The product cost is free. I don't know whether I can do that. No, it doesn't like it. So you do free ebook, and you can just grab the information from this, and there's the description. And you just paste whatever will fit in there. And you can only do 1,000 characters. And then this is the button here, so you can learn more and put that URL in. This URL here is directly in there. So that's all you need to do, and publish it. But I need to go find an image. So I just thought I'd just show you that because a few people were asking. So you can also add an offer. And when you add an offer, you can set that for up to 12 months ahead. So it could be a coupon code for your next training session. It could be whatever it is. But the thing is, the great thing about your Google My Business page is that if I just go back here, it's the highest free listing you're going to get. So you need to keep it, have recent and relevant stuff, and you need to look as an authority. You need to be respected, and that's shown in reviews, and that's what Google looks at. So we want to go to Q&A, Nick, but I won't switch out of here. It was just if anyone's got any questions about offers or about adding posts or adding events or anything else like that. And if you're getting someone to do this for you, add them to users, then they can become a site manager. They don't need to be the primary owner. And then they don't need access to your Google account. They only get access to your Google My Business page. You want to add anything to that, Jeff?
I just made a little comment there with the sanitizers and gloves.
Yep.
No SSL certificate.
Oh no, because that's on my local host. You can't have an SSL on your local host. I was just doing some updates to it.
Oh right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll show you. Because I use this local host because it's easier when you're doing a design or a development.
You're building it. Okay.
Yeah. So I was just doing some stuff there. That's what I got to ask about. Ask Brian afterwards because it's his new business. Okay.
Yeah.
So
if it's still in the building stage, that's all right.
Yeah. So do you use a local host, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Okay, because this is a free.
Well, actually, I don't use local host. I use what they call staging with the host I'm with. I use the staging thing, and that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the beauty about a local host is it's on your hard drive, and so when you do refresh things, it's faster. Okay, so it's heaps faster. And it's local. It's part of WP Engine, I think. I think it's one of their little things because you can upload it from here straight to the hosting platform. Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, any other questions?
Yes, Aldwin here.
Yes, Aldwin.
Now, a few questions. I updated my Google listing last last week, and they asked, do I want to do a website within the Google listing, whereas I've got another website and it was asking me to do a separate domain. Would you recommend doing that as well?
I wouldn't do. I wouldn't pay them the couple of bucks or whatever they're asking for the extra domain, because it's going to give it to you anyway. So this, or what it does, is that you can just go and choose the theme. I mean the basic color, and you just do it, and it just pulls the information from your Google My Business page into it. So if I go to, because they want $18 for me to do this.
Right. So set it up and just don't buy the domain. Just set it up within there.
Yeah. Set it up. It'll take you. Didn't do it.
Okay,
set it up
great.
and it'll. Sorry.
All right. That's great. And the other thing is,
you didn't hear me swear, did you?
no.
Let me just see whether I can find that out here. Anyway, so
Yeah, I just, the other thing is I
So-
just put a massive.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is, and it'll drag in everything except for the header image, I think, or it'll offer the image that you've got amongst your photos to come in. But these are the posts and the latest posts. So this is the one that I did a week ago, and today I'm going to put up the one for next week. And there it's got the previous ones and the offers and events and testimonials and description and the image gallery. And it just pulls it in automatically. It'll take you 15, 20 minutes at the max to, and it's just another listing, but at least it's out there. But I wouldn't pay the $18 for that unless this is your only website.
Right. Okay. So basically, you pick a theme and it pulls everything in. You just is that right?
Yeah. So I had to pick a theme that went with the closest color of our website. So this is it. I mean, it's not very flexible, but it's free. And it's and it's just another listing. But the reason why Google's got it there is so there's a free option for people that if they just want a free website, there's one there, and they also want to they want to make some money, so they're going to charge $18 for the domain name. Because if they keep you here, well, then they can sell you advertising too. Because then you'll think, oh, I need to do some AdWords, and so people will go and spend money there as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. And my my link I just put in the chat for my Google account, that's a massive link, right? Whereas yours seems to be a small link there. So do you need to log into your account to get the best link, or do you just do a bit.ly or something like that and make it a small link?
Well, you can do a bit.ly, but if I just jump to the homepage, is when you're here, and did you see that? Where's my little get more reviews here? So here you can edit it to whatever you want and then apply it. Okay, and then that's the link. Okay, so instead of the longer link, it'll just be that, and you apply it, and then that is the link that you share. Okay, if that makes sense. But again, I mean, I've got a bit.ly link for it, but with bit.ly, sometimes when you email that, it increases the spam rating of an email. So I've in the back of Finance Solutions, I don't know whether I've got this open. In the back of Finance Solutions, we use Pretty Links, and Pretty Links, we just put the URL in there for whatever it is. And to give you an idea, our Facebook, oh no, that's Facebook reviews. That's my Zoom call. Anyway, so reviews. Oh, well, here's, no, that's reviews. So this one here. So I just made it so it's /review on the end of my domain name. So people know it's Finance Solutions. And so if I copy that and open it here and just go to Finance Solutions /review, it automatically goes to the same place. Okay? But that's me anyway. So
I use
does that
Pretty
answer
Links
that
quite
question?
often. I
Hey?
use Pretty Links quite often.
You use?
Pretty Links quite often.
Yeah. Well, it's handy to shorten a long URL, but that's just another thing. For most people, they can do it on a free Bitly account, which is bit.ly, and you can shorten links.
Also, I like smallseotools.com. They have a short URL shortener there. I find it doesn't increase the spam on emails.
Ah, okay. I think I've got that. Small.
SEOtools.com and then /URL -shortener.
Yep. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Tools, plural, I think. I've probably got it in my favorites there. Oh, yeah, I have. I've got it in here somewhere. Anyway, and then you can go to, anyway, it's amongst that menu there somewhere. Was there any other questions before we jump off? Brian, do you want to just give us a bit of a heads up on next week?
Next week, Perry will bring a range of topics to the discussion. One of the things that he is renowned for is people reading. He has this unique ability to do that, and he overlays that into his advertising and the pathways that we go down to try and find that ideal client. And it's used obviously in our business coaching because people are an integral part of business. The people that you work with and the people who you want to sell to or advise to, or how you're going to get revenue from them. So knowing people, trailblazer, motivator, evaluator, those mixtures is very important, particularly in a team situation as well. So we go fairly deep into a business on many levels. So you'll find Perry extremely interesting.
Okay, that's on. Well, that's next week, guys. So, so just share between yourselves, and use each other as a source of giving. Just pay it forward and give them a review. Check them on Facebook, and Albin's good at that on the social media front, and Jeff's great at doing reviews. So, anyway. We'll see you next week. And we'll put all those
going to take
links.
a picture?
Yes,
Yeah,
photo.
yeah.
You forgot last week.
Oh, sorry. I'll just do it on my phone. Okay. Everyone smile.